Well. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are. We are here on the Candid Money Talk, episode 34. Always very excited to be here to pour my heart to you on this very valuable subject of money. The Candid Money Talk is a space where we break down the walls that we've created around this subject of money, that with it we accumulate pains, shame, conflict, and all manner of feelings around money. Yet, it's something that we need so very much because it's core to our survival. I'm Edith Sidondo. I'm a certified money coach, founder and CEO of Profit Acumen, a money coaching firm. I'm the author of my money journal, a hands-on guide for you and your money. And you know, the money journal is on offer. We have a Christmas value pack for the money journal. Be sure to get a copy for yourself and for your loved ones so that you can begin that journey to elevate your own financial well-being. I always say that winning with money is your birthright. So today, our topic for today is a continuation of a session we started. We started this session the day before yesterday. Maybe this is the third episode we are having on this topic. And it was around, the question was, how do I gain control over my money? Often that question comes when you find you're dealing with money and it just seems to flip through your hands. You invest, you don't seem to get much out of it. You don't seem to have a valid answer, a solid answer around your finances. So you earn a lot, but you equally, a lot of it just doesn't seem to hold the place you want it to hold. So your earning is more or less disconnected from your money goals. And that means something needs to change. And that means you need to get into a state of financial well-being. Financial well-being, which is a state where you have control over your day-to-day, month-on-month finances. You have the capacity to absorb a financial shock, like what we saw people go through last year and this year. It's in continuation. Many people are yet to recover from it. You are on track to meet your financial goals. You have the financial freedom to live in choice. Your journey to your desired lifestyle is aligned to your success number. So when we speak about, I desire this or the other, your finances are in line to get you there. And by the way, I'm reading all this from my money journal, a very useful guide on your money dynamics. So for you to get into a state of financial well-being, it means there are certain pillars, the 5 pillars of financial well-being, that need to equally be active. You need to activate these pillars. And not just 1 or 2. All the 4 pillars have to be activated, and they all support each other for you to get a solid base for your overall financial well-being. So right now, in these sessions from yesterday, we are addressing pillar number 2, financial conscious. Yesterday, we looked at 2 money archetypes. And money archetypes, they are ideally indicators. They show you what's happening on your inner dynamics, the patterns that drive your money behavior. So We started off by looking at the innocent and the victim, money archetype. And if you like to get more on that, I'd advise you to look at the yesterday Candid Money Talk episode 33, where we discussed the innocent and the victim. So there are 8 money archetypes that are seated within us as humans, and they are on the driver's seat and determine how we behave and act and relate with money. So some of these archetypes are disturbing. The aspects about them, the characteristics of these archetypes often lead one to hit a brick wall with their money. So when you are aware of them, you can name it. It's the beginning of doing something about it. So today we'll look at the warrior. So the warrior money archetype, you know, we all need a bit of warrior, need a bit of a healthy warrior inside of us, because the warrior makes things happen. They are go-getters. They are powerful, driven, self-driven. The question is, in the self-drive, in the going for whatever it is we want, in being goal-oriented, the question is, at what cost? An enlightened warrior knows the answer. So this archetype is tasked with mastering the material world, the money world, and is often seen as successful in business and financial world. So we are all here for a reason, and we do live in a material world. You find that it's something that is not very appreciated by some people, where when you think of money, you feel a bit shy to even say that you need a lot of money. It's like they have internalized that money belief that having a lot of money may make you evil. Money is evil. It's the love of money. The love of money the wrong way is what brings evil with it. So it's you, the person, who needs to change, not the money. So we do live in a material world. Therefore, we need to learn to master that world. We need to know how to act in the transactional world, often not knowing and not having that acumen, not having your senses alert on what to do when and how to do it, often leads us to trouble. So we need to master the material world, and to do so graciously in a way that it is supportive of us and doesn't harm us and harm the people around us. It's supportive of us and our loved ones and the world around us. So the warrior is powerful, driven, loyal, competitive, disciplined, goal-oriented, financially successful, confident, calculating, generous, rescuer, wise, discerning, but with the right moderation. This needs to be monitored. Otherwise, you find that sometimes the warrior have difficulty recognizing the difference between being a healthy warrior and where now it's a harmful warrior. Because in the process of going out to get money and to master the material world, if you don't have certain values that drive that, you'll often find that it becomes a harmful exercise. So that's the warrior. Do you see yourself in this? All of us have a bit of warrior in us, but it needs to be tamed. Then we have the Martyr Archetype. And the Martyr archetype, like you can see from the image on my screen, is busy, very busy breaking their back, taking care of other people's needs, that they often neglect their own. You can see the woman on my screen doesn't pay attention to her own back. Whether the back will break, she's forgotten about herself and is busy carrying the load of everyone else. Financially speaking, Martyrs generally do more for others than they do for themselves. They often rescue people. And others, we are not talking about people who are so far from us. We are talking about people who are very close. It can be your children, it can be your spouse, it can be a friend, a family member, your mother, your father. You break your back to a point where you self-sacrifice yourself to a point where you lose yourself. What you forget, what Martyrs forget, that the world needs you. You serve the world better in your best self. So the thing is, as Martyrs do this, they do not always let go of what they give and are repeatedly let down when others don't measure up to their expectations. So they do this carrying of people's loads with expectations. So many of us are inclined to serve, and serving is good. Giving of self is a good thing. Yeah, but not to a point where we are killing ourselves and with expectations. You may be looking at friends and family and feel really obligated to help or to rescue, and often it's the demise of the matter because of the how it's done. There are times when we really need to step up, but the Martyr will always be the first to step up to help others. With that comes controlling, because you want to control, manipulative, long-suffering, secretive, caretaker, self-sacrificing, disappointment because it comes with expectations. You become critical, judgmental, perfectionist, wanting things to be right. Often you find because of that, you do things yourself. Resentful, passive-aggressive, compassionate, and wise. So that is the Martyr. So you find that Martyrs always live in high drama, experience a lot of highs and lows, and struggle with their attachment to negative experiences. Always seeing the glass as half empty instead of half full, focusing on the negative. So pay attention, because this is an archetype that is present in many people and often makes people hit a roadblock with their money because they are wounded. Until these wounds are healed, you don't have that capacity of gifting the right way. Yeah, of gifting of yourself the right way. In the money space, you give of yourself. For you to succeed in business or even to succeed in the employment world, it's about giving of yourself. But if you're giving a wounded person, you're wounded and you're giving the wounds, often you'll find you hit a roadblock with it. All right. I can't end this session without sharing what we have in the Christmas season. Very exciting. We are getting closer to Christmas, a week to it. And what happens? There's gifting. Who are you gifting this Christmas? Gift someone this Christmas my money journal to elevate their financial well-being. You'll have done them so much good service. Those of you who are parents, who have children who are adolescent, adults, they need this. Their money journey, yeah? So give them a money journal. Buy 2 for 3,000 and gift it to someone. You buy 20 copies and above, and you get a free 2-hour training session on money matters. How about that? And the Money Coaching Hub, our collaborative online learning space for professional women in business and employed. In this space, many women have grown a lot. We have very exciting testimonies from women who have really shifted on the money space. And in Q1 2022, our topic is Attract Your Desired Income. We meet every first Friday of the month. In January, 7th of January, we are tackling the topic Essentials to Earning More Money. That is how you begin the year. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. East African time will be online tackling this topic. And the first Friday of February and March, we equally have topics geared within this theme of Attract Your Desired Income. You can read it on the screen, and be sure to sign up for the Money Coaching Hub so that you are in a space of people who are learning, growing as they network. And remember to grab your ebook, A Simple Start Guide to Elevate Your Financial Well-Being. And I'll ask you, on what level, how is your consciousness? How conscious are you in your relationship with money? Are you practically asleep? Is the fog beginning to lift? Are you moderately conscious and aware? The idea is to be deeply conscious and aware of your inner and outer money dynamics so that you can begin to win with it. On the link where you'll grab your ebook, there's a link for you to book a discovery call so that you can begin to unearth the patterns, which patterns that are driving your money behavior. So book that call. In there, you'll do a money quiz. The money quiz will be the beginning, the start of process to see which archetypes are present on your money behavior, and you'll begin to attack and address them. What you do not know, you can never resolve. You can never resolve. It remains a mystery, and you keep wondering, why are things the way they are around me? So grab your ebook, number one, book your discovery call, and grab your Christmas gift for you and your loved one. A lot in store for you. Looking forward to the next episode of the Candid Money Talk. And Merry Christmas to all of you as you prepare for this big day, a time of really reflection. Our Lord is being born, and it's a time of gifting, loving, caring, and sharing. So Merry Christmas, and let's see you in the next Candid Money Talk